In the gooey green depths of a swamp lived a truly ugly and fearsome ogre named Shrek. He was perfectly happy in his solitude, far away from the world and its noisy inhabitants. His horns were thick and twisted, his skin was the color of moss, and the earth trembled when he walked. Shrek loved his peace and quiet, and his peace was shattered one day when a bunch of small, annoying creatures, fairies, a talking donkey, and 3 blind mice, took up residence in his swamp. These creatures were all fleeing a nasty little king named Lord Farquaad, who had kicked them out of his land. Shrek was furious that his peace had been disturbed. He decided he was going to march right over to Lord Farquaad and get those squatters off his property. So, in a huff, Shrek set off towards Lord Farquaad's kingdom. Along the way, he encountered a talking donkey who was lonely and scared. The donkey stuck to Shrek like glue, chattering away and generally being a nuisance, but somehow Shrek ended up keeping him around. When they reached Lord Farquaad's castle, Shrek confronted the king. Farquaad, who was a short fellow and insecure about his power, was too scared to fight Shrek directly. He offered Shrek a deal. If Shrek rescued Princess Fiona from a dragon-guarded tower, Farquaad would let the fairy tale creatures go back to the swamp. Shrek agreed, and with the donkey in tow, he set off to rescue the princess. Their journey was perilous, but eventually they reached the tower where Fiona was imprisoned. Shrek bravely fought the dragon and freed the princess. On their way back, Shrek discovered a secret about Princess Fiona. Every night, after sunset, she turned into an ogress. She had been placed under a spell, and only a kiss from her true love could break the enchantment and return her to her beautiful form permanently. At first, Shrek and Fiona didn't really like each other, and Fiona wasn't too keen on Shrek's rough manners. But as they traveled together, they learned more about each other and slowly began to care for one another. Shrek saw Fiona's bravery and kindness, and Fiona saw the loneliness and goodness hidden beneath Shrek's gruff exterior. When they arrived at Lord Farquaad's castle, Fiona was forced to go through with her marriage to Farquaad. But Shrek realized his feelings for her and rushed to the wedding to stop it. He confessed his love for Fiona, and as the sun set, she transformed into her ogress form. Farquaad was furious at both Shrek and Fiona, but the dragon, who had become friends with Donkey, returned and gobbled Farquaad up. Shrek and Fiona kissed, but Fiona didn't turn back into a beautiful princess. Instead, she remained an ogress forever, and she was perfectly happy about it. She realized her true beauty came from within, and Shrek loved her just the way she was. Shrek and Fiona got married in the swamp and lived happily ever after, surrounded by their quirky friends. Shrek finally found the peace and belonging he never expected, and he learned that true beauty is on the inside and that love can accept any form.